Reject Nation, it's an exciting time here at the shop because we just dropped 2 brand spanking new designs masterminded by our own Aaron Alexander. It's the Richards Road tee and the Spectacular Spider Club tee. We got all sorts of variant colors. It's a blast. And they're available right now at rejectnationshop.com. But don't take my word for it. These boys are wearing them right now.
Boo.
Look at that.
They actually got printed out very, very nice.
Those are drippy.
I know. I think they look great. Like, I thought they looked good. Sometimes you see an image on like, okay, this looks good on a computer, but does it look good on a trend? Sometimes
Without
it doesn't.
backlighting sometimes.
Yeah.
But no.
See, I always get
this actually looks better, even better in person.
No, you're
sure.
selling me on which colors to get because I always get really caught up in like trying to decide which of the different T-shirts to go with.
I like the vibrant red and blue for the Spider-Man.
And of course,
my
for Spider
crippling
Club.
indecisions.
And thank you to everyone who bought the Spider Club, especially after our last friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Love you.
But yeah, John, sorry, you were intro.
Oh, it's all good. We're here.
Oh,
I mean, I just want to gaze into both of your chests, but we have some business to attend to here because it's the finale, the season 1 finale of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and it's episodes 9 and 10. We're gonna hop into these, give our thoughts and all that good stuff, but it's just now hitting me that this is the end, and I'm not ready to let go. Granted, it's nice that we have more to look forward to, but this has felt like it's sort of rocketed by. Well, it's like eating a really substantial, nutritious meal very quickly. Let's start down the row and work our way to the right. Coitus.
Well, I know I'll be last in the review, so it's nice to start things off.
This is your reward for many weeks of patience. How do you feel today?
I feel good today. We have a lot to do today. I've been very busy. Woke up at 6 and started moving, but this is a nice little calm in the middle of the day to celebrate some Spider-Man. What I don't love is that it's over today, and this feels like it went by faster than watching all of What If in one day.
Oh my.
It's that good that I want more, not less, and here we are at the end already.
Fix it, Marvel. Greg, how you feel?
Well, I'm aware that I have a hole in my sock as of 10 seconds ago, and I
you
like
get
to cross
breathe.
my legs, so I hope more comments point it out.
Okay.
And no, just this is how lackadaisical I can be about being on camera. Secondly, I've been more open about my anxiety lately because I've been like just kind of trying to cover it up all the time or tame the beast right before we film. But I was feeling a lot of anxiety. I'm sure you guys picked up on beforehand. I have this habit where it's like right before we're about to film, I'm like freaking rushing around like crazy, like everything's gonna be perfect.
Cat circles.
Yeah.
That's what happens every time I have
I was like, I'm gonna let Greg
like every
walk.
time, and I'm like, what vibe do I create when I do this? This is not a pleasant, relaxing vibe. So thank you guys for being patient. You know, this is one of my favorite things to be filming right now with all you guys. So this is. I'm excited that they already got a season 2, and I wish more people were watching this show. I do. I wish more people were watching.
Hope people find it. I hope it's one of those that like grows between seasons because it really is special.
Get that word of mouth out there, people.
Absolutely, yeah. It'd probably grow better if it was one episode at a time, but who knows?
You know what? You know who might know is Aaron Alexander. How you feeling?
Hello. I'm feeling good today. I had a little bit of a late night. I was celebrating a friend's birthday. Then my lady called me at 1 a.m. saying she had some nightmares. I was on FaceTime with her till she fell asleep. And then now I'm here. I'm ready. I'm alert. I am in my Spider-Man Christmas sweater. Had to show out for the finale.
Mazel tov.
And yeah, I'm excited that we're watching this. I'm excited for you guys wearing the shirts. Get them on rejectnationshop.com.
I'm proud of you, Aaron, man. You whipped these. You came up with shirts really. I asked Aaron to come on board for this, and then he's been like killing it with the shirt game.
And emotional support Zooms are the opposite of leaving someone in the car.
That's full circle.
I'm just saying,
story
we're changing.
arc.
We're growing.
What an
gentlemen.
character arc. You are the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man now.
That's right.
Out here for the people.
How are you, John? Wait, no, John. How are you?
Yeah. Oh, I'm good. That's right. I'm part of this video too. I'm good today. We just finished another show that's been, certainly more spread out than this. But it's a week of saying goodbye to a lot of things that I love and really kind of honing in on the fact that, again, this is a unique joy that we get to share, and each show particularly has a unique set of, vibes and flavors based on who's here, and this being one of our first 4-person endeavors, has been so cool. I love everybody on the team, but this configuration for this particular show has felt really fun and really lovely, and it's been a blast to get to rap with you guys and break it down. as long as you don't miss like a random episode for season 2, like I'm so glad that we have this to look forward to into the future.
Oh my God, Coy was here for every episode.
You were here for every full circle story.
Look at all the growth. That's the first time I've made every Marvel episode.
That's sort of like a what if, but we did it all in one day.
That's true. That's true. I made every Creature Commando. But this is the first Marvel show.
We did it.
Look at the growth.
We did it. Aw, lovely. Leave a like for growing. Leave a like for the story arc, for characters changing and learning. And also subscribe and hit the notification bell. Aaron doesn't have the bell today, so I'm just going to punch it at you. Oh, there you go.
Ring that bell so you can get notified every time a new video's coming out.
Low key, it's taken me a minute, but this is fast approaching Ring That Bell for Tara as a channel gag that I enjoy very, very heartily. I also enjoy the folks over at Prepper because they do a fantastic job chopping these together. We appreciate their work. The Friendly Neighborhood editors. And also our friendly neighborhood friends in our reject neighborhood, patreon.com/The Real Rejects. That's where you can go if you want to get the entire Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man experience. You have to sync up with your own copy, though. We cannot be criminals on a street level and just give it to you.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. I wish we could, but then, we're taking from artists. So go sync up with your own copy. And we also got a bunch of other shows over there that Greg and I watch with highlights and watch-alongs included. You can see all the movie watch-alongs. It's a blast.
Reject Nation, right now I am at the Preserve here in LA, where on February 22nd, this coming Saturday, the Real Rejects, all of us, are going to be having a panel here at MultiCon. In addition to that, myself and Coy are going to be hosting 2 separate other panels, and there's going to be a lot of guests way bigger than ourselves who are going to be here. And yes, you'll get to hang out with us. We're going to talk, we're going to chat, we're going to have a great old time. Please, if you haven't gotten your tickets, go get your tickets. And oh yeah, all proceeds go to the Los Angeles wildfire recovery efforts. So it's all band together for a good cause. Getting your ticket is going to be for a good cause. Hope to see you there Saturday, Reject Nation.
Without further ado, let's swing into these final 2.
This video is brought to you by Straight Arrow News. More on them in just a bit. All right,
Because
Aaron. Is this Aaron's surprise? Did you finally learn it?
Here comes a Spider-Man. Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Spider-Man does what? Yeah, hey, there we go again. Swinging through the city so fast you can barely notice him. Wall crawler, you know what's after that? Friendly neighborhood, he's taking care of the habitat. Urban acrobat, don't know where he found the time. Fighting crime, humble beginners and now we flying high.
Shit.
Spidey said, superpower science kid. You don't think it's fair? I got the world's smallest violin at the pinnacle. Perched at the top, it's daily and it never stops. Need my city, you need me. A hero, not a vigilante. Taking off the mask, I know what you see. You know you want a neighbor like me. Yeah. Cleaning up Queens, NYC, and I do it even better with a team.
He did it! Oh, man. We joked about that in the last review.
Sokovia Accords. That was the most Will Smith coded thing I've ever heard. That was amazing. Wicked Spider-Man.
17 gratifying countries.
Nicely done.
Not one person knows how to use spell check. Everyone in New York has probably violated these accords.
That was the Spider-Man Super Bowl halftime show.
Octavius, you got a visitor.
That's Dr. Octavius, and I don't need a public defender.
It's not a lawyer, doctor.
Ooh. That was really awesome, Aaron.
I'm
still thinking about it.
I was hyped.
I'm really glad you followed through with that, man. Oh, shit.
You're going to have to do it again for the finale episode.
Of course.
How have you been?
Ooh.
You're looking good. Oh, me? You know how it is. Oscorp is better than ever. We've really expanded the business since your departure. We're even close to space exploration.
I can see
Space Force.
Hey.
It'll go well.
And how are your endeavors going? Oh, right.
At least they let him keep his suit.
Not how you planned. After making your grand exit from Oscorp and referring to me as your intellectual inferior,
Woof.
you vowed that one day I'd be begging you for a job.
See
But
his
it seems
vindictive side.
I've forgotten my resume. Apprehended by Iron Man. Love that for you.
Oh, excellent reflection.
Stark might be wearing the armor, but I put you here. I found your warehouse. I tipped off Secretary Ross.
Oh, no.
I finalized a deal with him to study every invention and schematic that was seized from a pitiful hovel you call a lab.
Ooh.
Everything you've ever designed now belongs to Oscorp.
Oh, Goblin Tech.
Wow.
Damn.
Who are you trying to impress, Osborn? Me or yourself? You hid in the shadows and reaped the benefits of someone else's work. Surprise, surprise. Type of parasite the society rewards because you put on a suit and smile and make them believe you're more than the scheming man-child that you are.
Damn. Oh, shit.
I still have what you lack.
What is that?
Substance. One of me will always be worth 1,000 of you.
Damn.
This is an ego battle between the two, man.
This is a way more interesting arc.
Yeah. Just think of that. Just think of that.
I've won, and you've lost.
Wow.
For once, just try to be gracious in your defeat.
You won nothing! Nothing but the full attention of Dr. Otto.
Wow. That's straight. Damn.
I'll get you, you evil bro.
Oh, my God.
Damn. That
was a great scene.
Even if Otto didn't talk, I was already thinking I am liking him way more now.
Yeah.
Like, but when he started talking, just added to it. That was great.
And in time to get what we need.
You might not have noticed, man, but there's cops over there.
I got eyes, Dozer.
Eyes, Dozer.
We need to step up and get rid of these fools. These boys in blue are the only thing standing between us and getting what we need to end this war with Gargan and the Scorpions.
Ooh. Yeah. The gang war dynamics are fantastic. It feels so much like comics.
Come on, Don. I don't think that's one we can win.
And there's stakes to them.
Just a couple of cops. By the time they know what hit them, they have more weapons than Stark.
Yo, they're leaving the lot.
This is gonna be easier than I thought. Let's go.
Now's not the time to doubt, Tombstone.
Yeah.
You're in it.
Gotta be cold.
I like they were holding off on showing him in the suit.
Things have been all over the place lately, you know? I get that. Trust me. I really do. But at least now we've got each other.
And bubble tea.
We'll have to make this a regular thing. I love that.
Oh.
She's just getting all kinds of friends.
Nico, it's Peter.
This voicemail.
Parker.
Uh-oh. Oh, she caught up in this.
Great action.
Oh, it's all gonna collide.
Yeah, this is like Baby Driver.
Whoa! Damn, dude.
Went right for the cop cars. Jeez. Oh, this is bold as hell.
Of course.
Oh, man. Why aren't you guys wearing masks at least?
Yo, Don, what are you doing?
Just watch and learn, kid.
Oh, my God, dude.
This is great. It's all coming together.
Let's get hurt.
Good call.
Awesome. Great use of the panels.
I didn't know how to ever say it.
Oh, we'll have the voicemail. Oh, no, I'm worried about her safety.
No.
I feel it. He's coming.
It's a literal collision course.
Yeah.
Oh, Kittenville.
That was such a good reveal.
Yes.
That was awesome. Oh, yeah. That was so well done.
Two frames of the suit.
Are you okay? Peter?
Oh, I got serious nipple chills. Yeah.
Oh, with the light behind
And
him.
she was already like kind of smiling at seeing Peter's voicemail beforehand.
Perfect.
Tombstone. What's the matter with you? Get your damn head in the game.
Right.
Wow, that suit looks incredible.
I'm glad you're okay. I'm gonna have Harry get you somewhere safe.
I can't believe you just stopped that truck.
Sorry, Nico. Give me 1 second. Harry, I'm in.
Oh, it has some of that lining that the homecoming suit has a little bit.
Things are about to go down, so we gotta get you
Oh
somewhere
my God,
safe.
it's
Hold on to
Spider-Man.
me tight.
it's like it's really here, you know.
Oh, no.
I'm really glad they saved the suit.
Yeah, it feels impactful.
Yeah.
Guys, I know.
Yeah.
Getting paid in pizza to help someone move never feels like enough, but this feels like an overreaction.
Get him.
Oh hell yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, we're
So
gonna do
cool.
this because
This
I
is the
totally
best
brought enough
animated
leather for the whole
action from all the
class,
shows.
Yeah, I love the
100%.
style and the dynamic of the movement.
Oh. Is this Lonnie's first interaction
I
with
think
Spider-Man?
the first, yeah.
Man.
Look,
Spider-Man, it's not machine.
I thought when he said,
Oh
my God, yeah, good catch. When he
Damn.
said Scorpion, though, when he first got Scorpion, wasn't he there?
Oh, yeah.
Like the 110.
Oh, you're right.
But he tried talking about it then, too.
He's got a helmet now.
Pretty lousy turnout.
I like to use the
There's
guard
only
teeth.
a 10th left of the 110.
True, but we brought more than enough to make up for it.
Uh-oh.
Carmela, they got a clown. And even brought a couple of my favorite piñatas.
Hey.
Crack them open.
And eat the candy.
110th Street, let's do this!
Ooh.
It's like a Civil War shot.
Whoa. They went for the elbow strike.
I like the cartoon violence actually feels like it has weight to it.
Yeah. We're watching gang violence.
Impactful.
Spidey, where you at? Do something.
Which side do you fight for?
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's got a panic
The lights
attack.
off.
I'm scared shitless.
You're okay.
Oh, wow. That's great detail.
Awesome. Great use.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, he got so hurt last time.
No matter what happens, I'll be okay. That's great.
Whoa. I love how Scorpion's actually scary.
He's such a force.
Crazy mother.
Oh.
You lost. You lost your respect, your turf.
Spider-Man.
And you're about to lose your
Move,
life.
Spidey.
I quit, okay? Too late.
Damn.
You're already dead.
Already dead. I'm already dead.
Yes.
Don't count me out just yet, Scorpion. This time, I'm ready for you.
Couldn't wait your turn, eh, Araña?
Araña.
Quick.
Ooh, what a great tracking shot.
Oh, man.
Cool.
I'm going to miss this show so much.
Me too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. Big Don. His voice performance is great, too.
The Scorpions are destroying our guys, and I don't know how long Spider-Man can distract that lunatic. Yeah. So what are we gonna do?
Oh, Big Don is scared. He's
Oh,
trying to dip
yeah.
out.
Guys are dying out there.
He's having his moment like Spider-Man did.
Getting the hell out of here.
Yup.
Damn, dog.
but
That's the end of 110.
yup. No, it's not. Lonnie's gonna take over.
Is it the birth of Tombstone? And then, yeah, him running it?
Yeah, Lonnie's gonna take over
He's
this gang.
got to save the people he cares about.
He's gonna use the stuff in the tank. He'll use that tech.
He sees the problems are deeper than
problem solver.
We don't have to do this.
I know. That's why it's so fun.
Oh.
God damn.
Give me stab once. You
Good
know
thing
how it
Lonnie's
feels
a
now.
trained fighter.
Impressive. But don't think that.
How about football defense? Oh,
Oh,
no,
my man.
I got her. Go.
Yeah.
Peekaboo.
He sacked the QB.
Come on. There's got to be something good in here.
Oh.
No.
Is this what bleaches?
I think it is. I think it is.
Why do you even want this?
Oh, I think it's it.
Oh.
Oh, Lonnie, no, dude.
What about his teeth?
Oh, God.
Oh, and it's going to make his voice raspy like a whisper. It's all happening.
Poor guy.
Skin is changing.
Oh, there's the skin.
Oh, no.
I think it's all just one giant accident.
Oh. I do love how the colors on Scorpion and Spider-Man especially pop.
Yeah, so vibrant.
Come with instructions, huh? Oh, no Joels.
Cool.
You're all business today.
So gorgeous.
I don't want any excuses when I snap your neck.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cover.
Oh, look at that POV. That was
Whoa.
beautiful.
Yeah. No.
Where do you think you're going?
I love that the tail feels like we're guiding with it. It's beautiful. Like the tracking's great.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Wow. Got taken
So
out
far.
by the
Lonnie,
electricity.
come on. You gotta wake up, man. Please. Try and catch your breath.
Spider-Man.
That Scorpion guy is so hard to defeat.
Oh, man. You scared me.
Oof.
Spider should never take its eyes off a scorpion unless it's got a death wish. If I saw you again, I'd finish you for good.
Hey!
Oh, Lonnie.
Drop him.
Whoa.
If you
That's cardiac staff. I know that staff.
Oh. You're under arrest.
What just happened?
Nice. I see what you did there.
Got him? Oh, no.
No!
Lonnie.
Tombstone is born again.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he stopped it?
Oh, he's got strength. He's got hard skin. He's Tombstone.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Ooh.
I like how it's a heroic reveal.
Yeah. Pull it closer.
My turn.
Damn.
Oh, they like Power Man. He's got the skin. He's got the yellow.
Oh my God, is he gonna be?
He's got like.
Is he gonna be Lonnie Cage?
I mean, Tombstone is. They're similar adjacent power structures.
Did you always do that?
This is definitely new.
Can he feel?
Yeah, that wouldn't be fun.
I'm gonna kill both of you.
Is this stage 1 of him
Yeah, I'm
turning?
worried about it.
Yeah.
Normally I'd tell you to start running, but after seeing what you just did, I could honestly use the help.
Don't worry.
Oh,
Got
yes.
your back, Spider-Man.
All right,
Damn.
tough guy. You ready to get to work?
Essentially the 2 co-leads in the show.
Yeah!
This is awesome.
Yeah, dude. This is a banger.
Oh, what a well-earned team up.
Don't worry. I'll make your death quick.
Oh, I'm gonna savor this moment as long as it lasts.
Brilliant.
Using their strengths, like each of them has their yeah.
I got you.
Ooh.
Ready for what?
Fastball special-ish.
Oh, that's very satisfying.
Freaking fat. God damn it, man.
So proud.
Man.
You're both still weak.
Oh
Cleaning up Queens NYC, and I do it even better with a team. Oh, man. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, what a cool shot.
Heroes for hire.
Yeah.
Oh, no. This is going to be short-lived, isn't it?
I mean, he is Tombstone in alt universe.
I saw it. It was unreal. Are you like a super soldier?
It could be kind of like Titan from
Are you a
Invincible.
super soldier
no,
now?
no, 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 no. Up.
But he's got the strength, right?
Hopefully. I don't know if that's enough.
Damn, this Scorpion guy never goes down.
I can get you out of there.
Oh.
Gargan sucks.
Yeah, he's a villain.
Oh, what's wrong? Your little friend gets squished.
I love how resilient this Scorpion is.
You're holding yourself back.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Don't kill.
That's the wrong voice to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
Stay down.
Okay,
Break that man's neck.
Spider-Man's earning respect right now.
I'm gonna peel that mask off your
Get some of
bloody
that
face.
Parker anger.
Find everyone you care about and rip them apart.
Whoa. The fear.
Ooh. Oh, look, he looks scared.
That's the level I need Spider-Man at. That's the level I need you at.
And it makes sense.
Oh, he's so in control.
So sick.
When he's like,
Scorpion almost killed
The
you.
locked-in
You know
Spider-Man.
why? Because you held back.
when he's playing to the pain now.
Oh, okay. Oh, Peter. Wait.
Yeah. People are watching.
You're a hero.
Respect
You're a hero,
my
Peter.
power.
Oh.
Lonnie, come on.
With great power
Flip it. Comes great respect.
Don't kill him, please, God.
comes great respect.
Stop!
Ooh.
Wow.
Lonnie's the one to stop.
No! He tried to kill me.
It's the Toby moment.
Kill
Yeah.
you.
Oh, wow.
And he's gonna keep trying unless somebody.
Look, I get it.
Wow.
But look, you don't want to be like him. People look up to you.
That's great.
Don't throw that away.
Oh my God, is he gonna say the line? There must also come great responsibility.
What a Big Brother moment. That was beautiful.
Really, I
You
really love how
should
they're
probably
introducing
get out of here.
Tombstone this way.
I mean, same to you, though.
Hey, thanks for the help.
Hey, I owed you one.
Oh.
Well, stay safe, man.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like Titan and Invincible.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try. Trouble seems to find me, though.
Oh.
Like he's good.
Now
but
you're the leader.
He's good. He cares, but he's still gonna run the gang.
Yeah, they're gonna follow him. Yep, I called it last episode, man. Because I was like, he's either gonna take over by force, or he's gonna die, or I guess he's just left out of cowardice.
He's abdicated the throne.
And I love how it seemed like, oh, here's where he becomes like, I'm going to be a big bad right now. They treat him as a hero.
Spider-Man, I'm here.
Hey, Nico.
What a fun flipper.
The Mary Jane moment turns into a punch.
I don't know why I keep
Great
doing this. No one ever
subversion.
thinks it's cool.
Pete. It's okay. It was cool. I knew it was you, but I somehow still didn't believe it.
Oh, he looks so good just without the mask and the suit. Oh, man.
Nico, I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner. I definitely wanted to, but...
That is Peter
No.
Parker.
I'm sorry. Can't imagine all the stress and responsibility you're taking on. When I'm complaining about not having time to do homework, you're getting it done after saving lives every day.
Oh, more like stopping a few bike thefts here and there, but...
No way, Pete.
Where's that episode?
Seeing you today, watching you save people, and not even thinking about the risk to yourself, I saw a hero.
Oh.
I know I didn't find out about your secret the way you probably wanted me to, but I'm happy to continue being there for you.
Oh, yay.
Only your best friend
Aw, I love this little piano underneath it as well.
can. If you're okay with that. I mean...
Nico.
Oh.
There's you think what I was thinking?
They're flirting the
Okay,
line,
we're
man.
friends again, so get away from me.
We're about to get messy between the love triangle with him and Harry and her.
I promise. No more secrets.
Oh, boy.
And a secret is not coming.
He did not keep that promise.
Oh, no more secrets.
Oh, yeah, you got to tell your boy.
I swear to you, Peter,
Yeah.
Matthew eliminates Tracy.
They're watching it.
Finally, get to watch them watch The Bachelor.
Give me some of that potato chip
Oh,
popcorn.
I gotta take this.
Oz.
Let me know what happens.
If you hear glass breaking, you'll know.
Nah.
Mr. Osborne?
Peter, how are you? What you did today, I just had to call to show my gratitude. Thanks to you, pretty much everything we collected from Octavius's lab made it to Oscorp in one piece.
Damage.
A few of the items were simply damaged in transit. Just a few broken vials here and there. Honestly, Peter,
No
I don't
consequences.
know what we'd do without you. I wish we had 100 Spider-Men.
Oh.
Multiverse.
We do.
Earlier today when I was fighting the Scorpion, when I was fighting him, I kept thinking back to what you said earlier. Something came over me. I almost went too far.
Oh.
You're capable of incredible things. With all your talents, you could easily do whatever you please. You choose to show mercy, to be a hero. That's a tough road to follow, but you found your way back. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
I love this show's
Damn.
restraint, man.
Yeah. That's
It's
actually
patience.
Right, Mr. Osborne.
Ugh.
You're totally right.
Because right now, Norman's just such a good mentor.
Right.
Both Oscorp and I owe you a great debt for your actions today, so please, get some much-deserved rest.
Sounds good. Thanks, Mr. Osborne. Have a great night.
You too, Peter.
Yeah, the way they take the tragedy of Lonnie and make it into something where you don't want to see him become a villain. Same thing with him.
Yeah, because we saw the scene with Doc Ock, and that's the only inkling, and now we're about
You can
to...
send them in now.
Oh, it's about to turn.
Oh no, red button.
Oh, we got a Sinister Six forming.
A Scientist 6.
Octavius tech has been unloaded and categorized. We will begin testing and possible implementation later this week.
Okay.
The gyroscopics for the glider prototype are steadily improving following its recent field.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Osborne, the intern tests are faring better than I would have expected from that lot. Parker, with Dr. Connor's help, of course, has created a pretty innovative magnetic generator.
Photo.
The others should have their projects up and running soon.
And your other duties.
Ah, yes.
Oh?
Those?
What tests? Serum tests?
Oh no, I don't like
Oh.
Yeah, they got his blood, of
music.
course.
We received the
Yep,
other evening.
I knew it.
Sinister
I believe
horns.
that we will be able to successful replicate
They have
Spider-Man's
the spider?
unique
100
DNA
spiders.
structure in no time.
Splendid.
Oh, wow. The foreshadowing is crazy. What? Oh, wow. The episode went by super fast.
Mad villainy. Mad villainy.
All right, so the last time I get to say it, imagine if we had a week to talk about this and we actually get to experience the art of this show.
Oh, my God. Is it just me? Did that episode feel faster than the other ones for you guys?
No, they're dead
They always
boys.
end too quickly.
Oh, man.
I thought it was just the right length.
Okay.
I mean, it does
Oh.
feel substantial. It does feel like we got a good half hour in there.
So hopefully in this finale, we'll see the full version of it with him in the actual suit. his proper suit.
Reject Nation, I'm interrupting this video just for a little bit to say, as we kick off the new year, one thing that hasn't changed is how overwhelming and divided the news can feel. That's why I'm once again excited to partner with Straight Arrow News, a source I trust to deliver fact-based, unbiased reporting. Whether you lean left, right, or somewhere in the middle, it's all too easy to get caught in a bubble. That's just the reality. Algorithms often push us into tribal thinking, only showing what they think aligns with our views. And at the end of the day, what we really need is honesty. And that's why I love SAM, because they break the cycle by presenting all sides of the story, helping you form your own opinion. One of their best features is the Media Mist tool. It highlights stories being ignored by both the left and right-wing outlets, giving you the full picture instead of just fragments. Plus, SAM was awarded a certified balance status by all sides, meaning their journalism meets the highest standards of unbiased reporting. That is also why SAN has been the go-to fact checker for heated debates on Jubilee's YouTube channel. They've built trust by staying grounded in the truth, no matter the topic. So if you want to start the new year off informed and balanced, check out Straight Arrow News. You can go to san.com/realrejects to learn more. You can also download the app as well. Use the link in the description box of this video and pinned comment. And yes, supporting SAN does support Real Rejects, but it doesn't just support Real Rejects. It backs a group of journalists raising the bar and delivering the truth. That level of integrity is just super important, so thank you again, Straight Arrow News, for partnering up with us. Proud to. We should just be here super silent while Aaron does this.
Yep, I'm just gonna...
Yeah, hey, there we go again, swinging through the city so fast we can barely notice him. Wall crawler, you know what's after that? Friendly neighborhood, he's taking care of the habitat. Urban acrobat, don't know where he found the time. Fighting crime, humble beginnings, and now he flying high. Spidey sends superpower science kids. You don't think it's fair? I got the world's smallest violin at the pinnacle. Perched at the top, it's daily and it never stops. Need my city, you need me. A hero, not a vigilante. Taking off the mask, I know what you see. You know you want a neighbor like me. Cleaning up Queens, NYC, and I do it even better with a team. Beautiful.
Great cover, Aaron.
I just want to congratulate our boys on giving it their all in last week's championship game. We didn't bring home the gold. That's okay.
Oh, that Lonnie.
Buff Archie.
Is he crying?
Might be. It's hard to lose in championship.
Come on, Petey. Where are you? I'm sure Pete's close. Just give him a few more minutes.
Hey, back off, all right? You don't know how busy he is.
Got a lot going on.
Wrap it up. I don't think you've got a lot of time.
I'm working on it.
Maybe you should cut back on Spider-Maning before school.
We're getting the full Spider-Man juggling everything thing.
Okay, I don't control.
Oh, it's this guy again.
Stolen, Harry.
Big day today, everybody. We'll be presenting our chemical reaction models to the class, and it will factor in heavily to your final grades.
Yes, Professor Hobie.
Who should go first?
Me.
Nico.
Aw, Nico.
Usually I have to wake you up when it's time to give a presentation.
Good one. Guess I must have had too much coffee this morning because I got energy to burn.
Yeah, express shirt guy.
Owner of a red sedan, please come see me. Chase your car down to a chop shop.
Hey, thank you, Spider-Man. And here's your...
He's evolved into the neighborhood Spider-Man.
It's yours.
Thanks, I gotta run. Stay safe.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Does that, explains photosynthesis.
Okay, that was long. And let's move on to Pearl, Emma, and Peter.
Mr. Taylor, our model is...
Wait, don't start yet.
Whoa.
right here.
Oh, no.
Peter, what happened to it?
Well, funny story.
We are waiting, you three.
Fix it. Fix it, Pete.
Iron oxidation is a progressive process that results in a flaky brown layer. With these coins being produced in the Han Dynasty way back in 18... Which is why my grandma still uses that cast iron skillet.
Who's this?
It's Jennifer Walters.
Dude.
Everyone's Jennifer.
And if you have any more questions, please consult our diorama.
Follow me.
Oh, God.
I have to call it an A- since your model is a bit,
Busted.
You cut it close there. Don't scare me like that again, Peter.
Oh.
Wait, you just called me Peter.
Oh, he's all grown up.
Hey, thanks for buying me time.
Of course.
Man now.
Oh, she was calling PD before, right? Yeah.
You're gonna be able to live with the fact that you got an A- on a science project?
You know, grades aren't everything.
Boom! This is what peak academic performance.
Nice.
5.0.
I didn't know they made those. Amadeus Cho.
I'm only a freshman, and they're already declaring me Omega Cum Laude.
That sounds like you made it up.
Omega Cum Laude.
Don't be jealous just because you have nothing to flex about, Parker.
has none other than Spider-Man.
Great cut.
Thanks for solving a number of automobile thefts. Vigilante single-handedly took down.
You're right, I'm nobody special.
An unclear photo of Spider-Man.
You've all completed remarkable projects for Oscorp during your internship, and it's my privilege to oversee them personally in their final stages.
Really? You didn't seem to be paying much attention before.
Oh boy.
I was, Jane, but you were all under enough pressure without me adding to it. Now, follow me, everyone.
Now it's time to turn up the heat.
I thought we were set up on this floor.
I had Dr. Whitman move everything to a more secure testing lab.
In the heart of the earth.
It's funny because we've been watching
Project Monolith.
I feel like he's been pretty polite, but he's like been growing in power.
Yeah,
in
and now
this
the confidence
one
and
area.
arrogance.
Yeah, he's already been powerful, but he's going in a different area of power.
Asha, you probably recognize the star maps you and the aerospace team spent so long drawing up.
Look at the villain you've created, everyone.
The quantum tunneling algorithms are a vital
What are you trying to do, Norman?
As is Amadeus's masterwork of engineering. It's
A mechanical frame capable of suspending an Einstein-Rosen bridge.
Oh boy.
Yes.
I figured out what we were really doing a long time ago, Chief.
We're going multiversal?
Already?
Gateway,
Quantum and
people,
gateway
to outer
portal.
space. And I'm betting Pete's magnetic generator powers the whole thing.
Oh no.
Fantastic Four.
Jesus.
Dr. Connors, did you know about this?
No. What's this all about, Norman?
Gateway to the mind's eye.
Together, we've unlocked faster than light travel. The limitless resources of the galaxy are now at our very fingertips. And I say, let the harvest begin.
Oh no.
I always knew I'd change the world.
He's going to have so much respect.
He's just maximum respect.
Reports about the unidentified attack that left Midtown High in ruins.
Each of those events caused massive amounts of destruction, Norman. You have to think about what you're inviting here.
Oh, I have, Carla. And I'm inviting evolution. And a flawed group like the Avengers isn't enough to keep us dominant in it.
Oh, dominant.
We will take from the stars themselves and become as
What
formidable
force
as
can you use to
those
do
we
that?
once revered as gods.
Wow. Okay, megalomania.
None of that matters. We didn't agree to this.
Being involved with this project will skyrocket your careers. I always have your best interests at heart.
Yeah, Peter. What
And
do
it
you
was
think
in the
about
terms
this?
of service.
Right, Peter?
Mr. Osborn,
Show them, Dr. Whitman. Punch in some stellar coordinates from a quiet quadrant.
On it, sir.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
I love his cadence. Just seems so positive the whole time.
No, I haven't properly vetted those coordinates.
Relax, it's a barren void, kid. We're just trying to prove a point here.
No, me no like.
Oh.
Sling ring.
I mean, look at what we've been able to accomplish.
Everything's coming full circle.
Coming through.
Done anything yet?
Oh.
Oh, strange.
Who's coming through?
Oh,
Hey, cool
so
book
good.
at it.
That was so a moment.
Norman Osborn, you are opening the door to the cosmos. On behalf of the sorcerers of the world, I'm putting an end to this.
The Sorcerers? Is that a new group of superhuman lunatics I'm supposed to be aware of?
you're the guy from Midtown.
Greenwich Village.
You're saying he's the one who leveled that school? It was you! You destroyed Midtown High!
Bro.
Great manipulator.
You're the one creating disasters, not me.
What are you even talking about? I was never there.
There's an eyewitness
Oh,
who
it's
says
different
otherwise.
strange.
Multiverse.
Yeah.
You guys, with your power, floating above us as if you're better, not realizing the problems you're making for the rest of us to clean up, the lives you're changing with the people you hurt, the destruction you caused, the schools you destroyed.
Oh, we hate some heroes. Yeah.
You're delusional. This isn't 21 Jump Street. I'm not going undercover in schools and blowing them up. Come on!
The only threat here is that thing.
Okay, I wish they'd have changed the design slightly to distinguish between the two
His
strangers.
belt might be different.
I don't know many sane people who call themselves sorcerers.
Oh, fair.
Security, handle him.
Whoa. Whoa.
Time to prove all the naysayers wrong.
I don't know, Mr.
What
Osborn.
are you about to invite in
Magic
here?
Doctor.
Yeah.
Do it now.
Do it live. You see mad villainous right now. Oh, what
Mad
if this is
villainy.
the event that creates that event with at the beginning?
The spider, so it's one full circle?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it could be.
You have to shut it down now.
Oh!
I'm like, what are the rules of like time?
And that symbiote's probably going to come through right now.
Oh, that would be cool.
Wow.
Breathtaking.
What a great shot of Doctor Strange there.
Oh, boy.
Oh, symbiote rock?
Congratulations, everyone. Perfectly safe. And no unimaginable horrors.
About that.
It is a test that didn't go catastrophically awry.
I mean, he would have to time travel, wouldn't he?
Yes.
Oh, but I guess you're right, yeah.
Because he said he hadn't done that yet.
Yeah.
Ooh, and there's the spider. Yeah, they've engineered the spider now.
Exactly. Everyone, get out of here.
Oh, crap. And yeah, the spiders that Norman Osborn was working on. Wow. That's freaky.
How is this happening again?
This isn't happening again.
Oh, it's
happening
wibbly
for the
wobbly,
first time.
timey wimey.
But who was the original spider?
No, the spider that bit him was the one that Norman engineers from his own blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got a time travel question.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
So wouldn't him being a Spider-Man be a paradox, kind of?
Yeah, because none of the
Yes.
events would be happening right now without.
Well, what you don't understand is the time is a flat circle.
Time travel always makes my brain hurt.
Yeah.
It's
like Looper. Don't think about it too much.
Tall, dark, and slimy. Meals aren't included on your intergalactic flight plan.
Hey, I love the way they make his little eyes pop.
Hey, Doc, you might want to start running now.
Yes, I think you're absolutely correct. Thank you, Spider-Man.
Wow.
Come on, you traveled all the way across the galaxy, and this is what you want to do?
I love the soles of his shoes, too. Oof.
But I wonder if this time's interaction is what's going to give this Peter the symbiote.
Okay, this alien doesn't like my jokes either.
Leading into season 2.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Fascinating.
You're welcome.
Are you okay?
I didn't intend for this, Peter. You have to believe me. I never thought this would happen.
You gotta get out of here.
You gotta think harder before you just open a gate to across the galaxy.
Right.
Oh, he looks actually disappointed.
Nice of you to join us.
Spider-Man.
That sounds like the Wonder Woman
More
music a little
strange than
bit.
the gooey alien trying to kill us.
The dun 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 dun.
You're going to the dark dimension till I can figure out how to get you back home.
Whoa.
Cool. Damn.
No! Oh! Whoa! What have you done, Peter?
Oh my god!
It's so sick.
Whoa.
Can you teach me to do that?
Well, only if you teach me to do that.
This is cool.
This alien is taking everything we can dish out. We need to figure out how to get this guy back where he came from now.
He'll figure out the time travel.
I could get that wormhole thing open again, but I'll need a bit of time.
I got you.
Yeah. You gotta bring Monolith back online.
Make everyone forget who Spider-Man is.
Except.
What are you doing?
Might need longer than I thought to run through
I
here.
don't think we've got time for you to...
Oh, damn.
Whatever happens
spikes.
next, you stay focused and keep working.
Oh, yeah, I was going to do some timey-wimey. Oh, interesting. Oh, I guess this would be a MCU offshoot, so he would have the time stone.
Yeah.
Fun.
He's come to bargain.
What the? Dude, how did you do it?
What did I just tell you?
Yeah, right, sorry.
Gotta nerd out on it.
All right, you and I are gonna take a little trip.
Yup.
Hands off!
Woo! Yup.
Dang.
You're gonna see it, Peter.
Whoa, and the spider's gonna dangle on through.
Yup.
Where do you think you're going?
Wait, where are we?
Oh no, we're not supposed to be here.
Damn. Whoa. That damn little spider.
So the time stone is the variable that.
Trippy.
It's cool the way the light cycles through that. Ah!
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And so the genetics of the spider is how it was able to bite him and cause it.
Yeah, and then now we have a time displaced spider as well.
I was gonna say pick on someone your own size, but you're actually a lot bigger up close.
Oh boy, objects in the mirror.
Good save, kid.
Yeah,
doesn't know what he looks like.
Yeah.
Doesn't even know.
Strange has no clue. That's great.
So, you got a name, hero?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm Peter Park. How about you?
Nice to meet you, Pete.
Are we gonna see who grabbed it though? Is the question. Oh, guess not. Oh, and we're back.
I got the battery working. I got the battery working again.
Whoa. Oh, that looks not right for a second.
I don't want to go back.
I've been so sucked into this whole time.
We got a problem.
I
The web of shadows.
I think symbiote's about to happen. I think you're right, Aaron.
Noel is coming.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
That's straight out of Web of Shadows. That's insane. Oh, I love this show.
Oh.
I get it. You came to visit, and you're loving New York.
Huh? You're like Greg.
You
loves New
gotta
York.
go. Oh man.
And that's what Miles said to Peter at the end of Into the Spider-Verse.
Nice.
Overtaking the frame.
That's so sick.
Oh.
I'm gonna bring
But you left a little bit behind, right?
Yeah, there's got to be a little patch.
Oh my God.
Wow, look at all their strength.
I can't hold it back forever, kid.
Come on.
If you're waiting for your moment, it's now.
Woo!
Not good.
This is like the homecoming poll, but
Oh yeah, you always gotta have them.
Yeah.
Spider-Man coming together. Yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
There it is.
Oh yeah.
Lands on him.
Symbiote Strange.
I mean, yeah, it's got to be on him. When he walks away or some shit.
Only has the red suit for 2 episodes.
So you do this type of thing often, or?
It's becoming more and more common.
In other news,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Corp is seemingly in hot water following a disastrous test gone awry. Although a spokesperson for the company has told us that this test went as planned.
Bull.
All right, I've had enough of Oscorp for right now. Oh, Harry, I'm so sorry.
Oof.
I understand.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna go out
boy.
and run a few last-minute errands. Call me if you need me.
Dude, every season is gonna start and end.
So, what does that mean for your whole Spider-Man thing?
That's a good question. I mean, I'm sure my dad still wants to help you, Peter. It's just a matter of if you want his help.
Oh.
Internship was awesome. Getting to work with Dr. Connors and Mr. Osborn helped me become a hero that, that everyone knows and loves, mostly. But all the secrets and lies,
Yeah.
I don't know that I can fully trust Oscorp again.
Oh boy.
Or Mr. Osborn.
Honestly, you guys would
Harry
have been
in
better
the
off if my
future.
dad had just given you a place to do your own thing, without him and the other adults pulling the strings. If it were up to me, I'd just sit back and let you all be geniuses.
That's pretty based, Harry.
You have money.
Why don't you create a company to do what you just said?
Yeah.
You can hire young, hungry geniuses like Peter and his friend turns.
Is there a president for this, Coy?
Give them the tools they need to do good without the fear of being exploited.
He takes over Oscorp.
Okay.
Well, the start of Harry and Peter having a business together, that dream.
No, I could.
You could?
I mean, I think I could. No, I totally could.
Harry's wife runs it for a while too, and that turns into the Green Goblin being him.
Oh.
Nico, you're a genius.
Obviously.
Don't look now, Nico, but I think you might actually have a flair for big business after all.
Hey.
Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Be the director of marketing.
Something told me I'd find you here.
This is cool.
You time traveled, didn't you?
Yes, what happened here was a mistake that could have been prevented.
Luckily, no one got seriously hurt today. Or back then.
That we're aware of. But who knows how many lives were altered by me and that thing going back and causing this?
Altered in a positive way.
I believe that things that are supposed to happen always find a way to happen. Sometimes they make sense, sometimes they don't. And sometimes they really, really hurt.
I call them canon events.
But it's okay, because those things put us on a path to becoming who we're meant to be, and this is who I'm meant to be.
Huh?
Well, you're pretty wise for your age. What'd you say your name was again?
Pete, I mean, Spider-Man.
Pete Spider-Man.
Good save, kid.
Nice callback.
I gotta ask, that necklace can take you to the past. You've probably been to the future too, right? Could you tell me what to expect? I want to make sure I'm ready for whatever comes next.
You don't want to know.
Nah, dude.
Even if I knew, I wouldn't be able to tell you.
That's kind of a reference.
But something tells me you're ready.
I like this voice.
Oh, the mentorship. Watch
I want to!
All right. Okay.
Cool.
It's a what if.
It is a
It was a what if. What if is
Which
good.
is what if season 4.
Dude, what if is great again? It always seems to have something to do with Doctor Strange.
It's going to go on
is
Norman.
he gonna get it?
God, Norman symbiote. They can't have Peter always being like portal altered at the beginning and end of every season.
Oh, cool transition.
Well, in the game, he tried using the symbiote to save Harry.
Oh, look at the names.
Okay.
Max Dillon's
Okay.
Electro. Tiberius Stone is one of the CEOs. I didn't see there was so many.
Okay.
We'll pause it and look back right away.
Okay.
James Tiberius Kirk.
Welcome to the Worldwide Engineering Brigade.
The
Web.
Oh, the pigeons.
Hey.
This is cool. Damn.
Oh no, yeah, he's
He's going to stay at Oscorp.
of course he is.
Everything all right? You usually move quicker than this.
Looks like Osborn's kid is following in
Oh.
Daddy's footsteps.
Daredevil.
Yeah, everyone usually does. You mind keeping an eye on him? Finesse?
Sure.
Finesse. Okay.
Infiltrated one company to spy on an Osborn for you.
I don't know.
Again.
And they say sarcasm isn't a superpower.
I feel so confused.
Nice.
Finesse. What a good name for an inside mole.
Yeah, Mom, it's called Web. I think it's just the thing I need to help me get back on track.
Is that the cop character in Spider-Man 2?
Something like this will look great on my transcript.
Oh, his hands are changing.
At the very least, community college.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be home in a few hours. Just want to get in some more studying before their GED test. Okay. I love you too.
Well, well, well. Look who it is.
Man, it took you long enough.
Yeah, sorry, Tombstone.
Man.
We ran into some cops and had to lose them.
It's all good.
So, boss, where are we heading?
Oh boy.
Boss.
First things first, I think it's time to find the 1/10 of the spot.
Oh no.
This guy.
Oh.
109.
2 blocks. Oh no. The
jacket.
The Letterman jacket.
Letterman no more.
Oh, Nico. Oh, you get a little witchy?
Oh, let's go.
Little seance-y? What you into?
About to show those tarot being real for her specifically.
Mihi carissime. Ateram viventium reverted.
Does she get the staff?
Get that Latin.
Cool. Maybe Doctor Strange will interact with her
It's
in this
so good
show.
to see you again, Mom.
Oh.
They're setting up a lot.
Oh, seriously.
Too bad the show got canceled.
Yeah.
What you doing, Otto?
He's got
working on them
arms.
arms, ain't you?
Yeah.
Show him standing behind it. Standing in front of it, rather.
Yeah, do some cool shot. Turn around.
There it is.
Nice.
Turn around,
Nice,
Otto.
nice.
Well, that's a lot of arms. That's more than 4.
Damn.
You want to say all 8?
This is the guy who killed Ben.
Well, yeah, what are her last minute errands?
The guy who killed Ben.
Who is it?
Wait, maybe Ben's not dead. I think that is Ben.
Yeah.
I didn't expect you to come, but you look as lovely as ever.
Never
You
mind.
doing well?
Yeah,
Whoa.
as well as can be expected.
I hear you. But yeah, I know you're not here for small talk. Let's get down to brass tacks.
Oh.
So, May.
Is that Richard?
Peter.
Richard.
Richard Parker.
Oh,
Peter's
wow.
daddy.
Yeah.
Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh,
yes, the
man.
subway lab.
Wow.
Everyone's favorite
fascinating.
character, Richard Parker.
Do a
He's
flip.
There's a character I heard was in this in cast that they haven't shown yet.
Magical wizard, whatever comes next, you can handle it.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah, we're doing our final swing.
Yay.
Nice.
Oh,
I'll figure it out.
beautiful.
After all,
Go to the
I'm
post.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, you are. You are.
Can't wait for season 2.
You are Spider-Man. He is.
You are.
He is Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
He proved it. These 10 episodes.
Oh,
Nothing
my
could be more
God.
true. No statement could be more accurate than this.
Interesting.
And I should know. Dude, you should join the math club.
Definitely. Have to.
Dude.
Wow.
Charlie Cox.
Finesse.
Asha. Who's
Yeah.
Asha?
What
Can
was
I ask you a question?
was Asha their third?
Who's Asha in Marvel?
Was
No,
she?
is she the one Daredevil was talking to?
That's Finesse.
That was Finesse.
Who's Finesse? Oh, sorry.
Was
What's her name?
Asha their third lab partner?
Ask the question.
Who's Finesse?
Okay.
Marvel Comics.
They must be saving it for season 2. Because I heard.
Jean, I mean, that is her character.
Because I don't know if you guys heard the same thing I did.
Oh, my God. I can't read this.
I was told.
Yeah, she's a real character.
I have never.
I was
She is
told
the
that-
daughter of the
told
supervillain Taskmaster.
Oh, I know that character. I didn't know her name.
First appearing in
What's his
Avengers
name?
Academy in 2010.
I will wait.
I don't know what to do.
We started this first, Eric.
Yeah.
We did.
We were solving
Yeah.
We literally started.
You're solving problems.
And we just want us to drop it.
Taskmaster's daughter.
All right,
was the
everyone
first
gather
thing we
around
were
the Apple
doing.
Watch.
So
Speaking.
before Young Avengers got popular, there was a thing called Avengers Academy where there were young trainees, and one of them was Taskmaster's daughter. I would never have known her name was Jean or Finesse.
Oh,
Frenemy to the
interesting.
Wasp joined AIM.
Okay.
AIM is an evil organization of intelligent machinations.
Yeah, they're mentioned
They're
in the MCU.
yeah, they have big yellow helmets.
Yeah, they were really.
Are you reading this off your phone? Your watch
Apple
when we all
Watch.
have phones?
Yeah.
He's reading the tiniest
Yep,
text.
he's reading a
imaginable
size
right now.
0.2 font. Just so
One
he can use
day
his
there'll
Apple
be
Watch.
Tony Stark holograms that pop up, and we can read.
Greg's like, I bought an Apple
I can
Watch.
show in front of everyone.
Okay.
I could throw it down there.
It always
and be like,
alarms. I need to make it useful. What's this thing for?
So unless
No,
they're saving it for
post-credit
season
scene.
2, I was misinformed because I thought or I heard that Vincent D'Onofrio was going to show up in this show as Kingpin.
I think a lot changed in the
In
process.
the many redos.
Yeah.
I thought I had heard that as well.
Well, John leads us into
Okay.
the intro. I'm just taking a quick little
Please
hamstring
stretch
stretch.
it
and
out.
Greg's gonna have a stretch.
And while Greg
review.
does his stretch, why don't you stretch your hand, arm, or thumb over to that 5-star rating if you happen to be listening to this in audio format on Spotify,
That's
Apple Podcasts, wherever books are sold. Also, I don't know if you knew this, but we got a new shirt drop. Shop.com store, Richards Road, the Spectacular Spider Club. They come in so many variant colors. Aaron
Jonald.
masterminded the design of them, and in true tradition of this show, we can't let Coy go first. So you technically went first because you guys went off and figured out who Finesse was.
I think Aaron should go first.
So I think you should not speak again this whole video. Aaron, take it away.
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, that was fantastic. Dare I say spectacular. Dare I say amazing, sensational even. This was a great finale. It was so rewarding to see Peter finally in his suit. The mind fuckery of the fact that it was like a paradoxical event that created Spider-Man in the first place in this universe. Yeah. The fact that we saw the Watcher. The fact that we are slowly, the pacing of the show, the fact that we slowly unveiled the fact that Norman Osborn is not as benevolent or as kind as we believe him to be, or how the show presented him to be. I had an amazing time with this show. This is definitely, even though it's very different and doing its own thing, it's taking the love of comics with things we know traditionally associated with Spider-Man and that type of stories that we see, and merging those things and making them both better in tandem. Yeah. This is the most creative iteration I think I've seen of Spider-Man outside the comics, and it's doing things where it's touching these little things that I grew up on. Like, they had a point in the finale of episode 10 where they showed like a bunch of symbiote heads that were giant, and I'm like, I know that because I saw that in this game that I love that's so dear to my heart called the Web of Shadows that came out in the early 2000s about Venom essentially taking over New York and then infecting all these other superheroes, and you can switch between the symbiote and the traditional Spider-Man suit. One of the best games, the best game Spider-Man sent, or right before the PS4 version. But yeah, anyway, this was great. I am sad that we have to wait whoever knows how long for season 2. Hopefully it's not as long as between Invincible season 1 and season 2. Hopefully we get either at the later this year or next year. But I think this show is the epitome of what it means to be a hero, what it means to have diversity, and what it means to be patient. I feel like we were able to see things set up that were rewarding but not necessarily complete, but it served us within the narrative in which we were trying to tell over the course of these 10 episodes. And you watch this as one completed piece of art. This, even though it's setting up things, it definitely kind of had a tight loop, literally with the fact, or not literally, but figuratively in the sense that the where we started in the beginning of the episode 1 ties back in the finale. And I had an amazing time. I'm sure we're going to get more into the minutia of everything. But yeah, I'm going to hand it off to Greg there.
That's right. G.
Oh, thank you.
What do you think?
I thought it was great. This is the 2-parter that, similar to, it was weird. It's like, I think part 1 and part 2, we've had a lot of conversations about whether or not this should have been a weekly show. I didn't mind part 1 and 2 back to back. And I don't mind 9 and 10 back to back, actually, personally. I don't know how do you feel? No, I'm still.
Not about it.
I didn't think about where 9 ended.
How I feel.
That would have been amazing to have a cliffhanger.
But so much of 10 really felt like it's such a small thing. My takeaway with 10 was so much of what they left off with, but most of the runtime is not dedicated to setting up the future. Most of the runtime is dedicated.
That was only last like 3 minutes. That was
like
the
it's only last few minutes.
Because the payoff would have still felt impactful, I think, if we had a week gap. But
that's fair.
Not going to take away from your moment.
That's very true. I'm glad I worked that out in my head there with you. Thank you.
My scowl said it all. My grumpy cat.
Yeah, my grumpy Marvel hat kicked in. But in terms of what the episodes did themselves, I thought they were really cool. I found like the childhood love kick in right from the Spider-Man suit. You know the animation is damn good and how iconic the outfit is when it first appears in that little split second of a frame in the reflection of what was her eyes or
the
pendant. The pendant. And you don't even get the full suit, but it's because it's Spider-Man's going to show up. Like you know that's what's going to happen. That's the expected beat, but it's still rewarding and cathartic when it happens, despite being something that is predictable. Sometimes predictable can still be rewarding.
Definitely.
And they managed to still find a way to make it rewarding in a very unique way with this little shot, which shows just how much you know Spider-Man, because it just takes this like split second of not even the full thing to go, the Spider-Man right there in an exciting way for a show where we've been watching Spider-Man the entire time, but coming into the suit, bringing so much extra depth and layers to that. My favorite I like 9 more than I like 10. Time travel stuff tends to do it, which is interesting to me because it was one of my qualms with one of my favorite movies of all time. I hover between Terminator 2 and The Matrix, and Terminator 2 even has a time travel thing in its main canon timeline that I'm like, wait a minute, this doesn't make any freaking sense. I'm the guy who overthinks time travel. So even watching this, I'm like, wait a minute, I have some time travel qualms, but I'll disregard that because I know a lot of time I'm very much in the minority on that. My favorite episode between the two would still be episode 9. I really like 10, but 9 I thought was very strong. And what they did with Tombstone in particular, because I have not as great of a recollection of Tombstone as you guys are way more recent. I mean, John, you're more recent with Spectacular Spider-Man. You know comics. You've seen Tombstone in multiple mediums. I've seen Tombstone before, but I'm not as familiar with his origin or like even when I think about, wait, what does Tombstone look like again? Like I have to kind of jog my memory. And I kept expecting just full villain bad guy. Even when the gas spreads in the Oscorp truck, the mind instantly goes to, oh, here's where he's going to become bad guy. And I love that they still played him like a hero, showing the gray that will develop from this guy having to run the streets. I like that we're going to take that gray approach. I like that we've been taking the gray approach with Goblin this whole time, even right down to when it seems like he's getting drunk with power off developing weird space access device. He still seems like resigned at the end and full of doubt and disappointment in what he did. You know that's not going to stop him. You know that's not going to keep the tenacity with him going because he can't stay a failure for too long. I think, though, it's strong that they left it on him not becoming Green Goblin while they have teases of Green Goblin coming. That way we actually get the tragedy behind that. When you look between like what Raimi did, there's a lot of plot beats that are similar in Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2. In terms of like outline plot beats, there's a lot of similarities. And Raimi knew the approach with Doc Ock in that one was to really humanize Dr. Octopus as Otto beforehand. That way it's tragic and you're like, I don't really want to see this guy die, and you feel the multiple layers and complexity to it. And that's what they've done with Norman Osborn. They didn't do that with Norman Osborn with the Willem Dafoe portrayal. They kind of gave it a No Way Home a little bit, but they didn't do it in that first Spider-Man movie. You knew that he was going to be Green Goblin like 10 minutes later, right?
Yeah.
And more formula. So back to formula. That I think this just made me go, I want to see Coleman Domingo be Norman Osborn in the live action. I felt like we didn't just experience a graphic novel. I felt like in a lot of ways we experienced the ride of a novel. I really love this a lot. I think this is one of the best things Marvel has produced in a long time. And in terms of Marvel animation, it's pretty much right up there with X-Men 97 for me. So, yeah, I love the shit out of this. Coy is not next.
You know what? I think we should break precedent.
So You're
and we
so altruistic.
Coy wait a little bit longer. No, Coy, take the mic, my friend. I will assume the position for this one.
Power. I really love that the show didn't end in a way that felt traditional because the rest had done such a good job of surprising us by subverting expectation. I was a little afraid that it would kind of like put a bow on it, and the show had done such a good job, especially as like a diehard comic fan, a diehard Spectacular fan, a very well-versed Spider-Man fan, and a casual but loves the character but knows the lore through various mediums fan. We all got to guess in different ways. Like we all have our access points. I was really afraid that it would have to feel, because I don't know how early they knew they got a season 2 and 3. I was afraid they'd have to be like, and he's Spider-Man. Like I was a little afraid of that. So I really like the boldness of, I mean, hopefully they knew the whole time they got a 3-season order, but I really like that it ended in a way that opened more doors than closed them, because that feels more like a comic to me. Comics are serialized. Spider-Man's been around since 1962. That means that dude has literally been in an ongoing story for 63 years at this point, and the Amazing Spider-Man title hasn't stopped for more than a month in 63 years. Now, obviously, there's different canon, there's different continuity, there's different writers, but as long as the integrity and the truth of who Spider-Man is, which is generally married to Mary Jane, talking to you Spider-Man writers that have been writing the last 10 years, is about the character and the man himself, and this show did a great job feeling like a comic where it was like, hey, as long as we know who Spider-Man is, we can really play. And they still tricked me by having it be 10 episodes, and like 6 of them, I was like, could use a little more Spider-Man. We talked about half the time about like, Peter Parker's not the strength here, but they're building out the world so much. And then at the last act, they did what they do so well, which is like, and domino push, Spider-Man. Like, we care so much about Peter Parker because they build everyone around him, and he has such a heart, even through the episodes, that don't feel like they're building him like exactly the way we're going to expect. By the time the dominoes fall, you're so invested in the Spider-Man. And I personally usually do not like Richard and May Parker stories. I think bringing in his parents, it has gone right a couple times. It has gone wrong every other time. So I was so nervous when they were in the prison. It was going to be Ben or Richard. And I was like, don't do that. Don't do that. And then I was like, either way, I'm not going to be happy. And then as soon as it settled on Richard, I was like, you know what? This show has proven me wrong every moment, that I shouldn't anticipate. This is the highest praise I can give this show. I trust the writers so much after they gave me those 10 episodes. I am ready for them to show me why it's a good idea to bring Richard Parker in. And that is no small feat. So the fact that they set up so many things, the fact that we are about to go back and look at the names on that board, and that sets up so many things, the fact that it is so beautifully an open door to season 2, and I want more. That's like comics. When I finish a comic, I like to feel resolved, but I also like that moment of like, what's next month? I think the big issue Marvel's gotten into lately is but the internet culture has made the post-credit scene more important than the movie. And this feels like it's important and you're excited. Not like, oh, what's next? But, oh, let me breathe this in, which is why it should have been 10 weeks. But my last thought is the way they've given us each of the character dynamics interacting with each other makes it so that they could literally invent a new character. Like, I thought Finesse was new. I personally don't. Avengers Academy wasn't like one of my favorite things. It wasn't bad. I just don't remember the characters that much. The fact that I thought it might be a new character and the fact that I thought it was like Kahori, where like, oh, maybe they'll bring him into the comics. And I got excited. Like, oh, maybe next month they'll surprise us with a Finesse issue. I'm already excited for this canon to the point of like wondering how it's going to go in other mediums. So this succeeded at me being ready to be proven wrong about Richard. This succeeded at like, oh, who's this new character Finesse? I just need to remember who she is. Like all those things are a testament to how good this was adapted. I think, like Greg said, up there with X-Men 97. And I also think this, I think this is my favorite MCU Spider-Man. I think this, I mean, No Way Home is my favorite, like everything, but like,
I don't know. I'm there with you.
It's just like it's in that upper third of all Marvel.
Absolutely.
I love this.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with each of.
Does it bother you that you don't remember Finesse?
A little.
Oh no!
2010 was 15 years ago, and I'm like, am I getting old?
I think we can give you.
No.
It's such an obscure character.
So it doesn't bother. That's why it bothers you in terms of memory, not in terms of like, oh, are you worried people are going to give you flack for not remembering?
It's probably both, but in this moment, I'm fearing my memory. In this moment, I'm like, am I running out of space up there? Is the file cabinet full?
Yeah.
Maybe the character just needed to make a better first impression.
Maybe I just,
maybe it's
my
the
biggest, and maybe it's the Alzheimer's.
Yeah, I mean,
my biggest
there's
fear.
a billion characters.
We're gonna take you out back after this and put you down.
When you look, I'm like, kid, we just take me out to the well.
Don't worry about it.
When you pulled it up, and it was like,
she's
from. When I saw the picture on the Wikipedia page, I was like, all right, that's it.
We had to go
losing my memory.
Is there a nerd card I can bring in?
Close the coffin and wheel you on
out. Alzheimer's is taking over. My biggest fear. I'm going to go ahead and tag out as the comic guy.
No.
There's people who do internet reactions and act like it's their first time
watching when they've done a lot of Wikipedia looking.
Oh,
who's like, oh my God, it's that guy from issue 62 that I know.
I'm pretty sure I was there with you when you
watched that trailer. Yep. I don't know who you could be talking about.
No idea.
I don't
Didn't
know
lose respect for
on
somebody.
No. We certainly don't lose respect for every public event that are reacting for the first time.
Anyway, I'm sorry, man. I just saw Coy was
we
a little.
are always on it.
I felt Coy.
I was so disheartened. Thank you for noticing.
I need to know more about that.
We all need to hug. I feel like we all need to take a break and give Coy a hug.
I know comics, I swear.
You do.
I love him so much.
This is part of Coy's villain origin now.
Yeah.
He's going to go get into some kind of, he's going to be over-reading comics to never miss a blind spot and then get in a tragic comics accident and then
covered in ink.
Fuse with the comics and then, you're just shooting pages in ink at everybody.
It's like Memento, but all the tattoos are like mine. I'm like, what is my canon? Who am I?
What are the canon events? Paradox.
Great origin.
This was a terrific origin for Coy. This was a really good show that we got to share together, and yeah, I mean, I agree with everything you guys said. I think this struck a really, really, really lovely balance of things, and I was watching earlier, or listening to rather, a Film Speak video that kind of broached on this topic. So I'm going to build on top of the topic.
Good channel, shout
yeah,
out.
Film
Great
Speak,
channel.
a lot of great, interesting dives into things, and one thing that they were pointing out was that. Yeah, this is directly sort of interrogating the idea of, like, should Peter have a corporate sponsor? You know, a la, I feel like in the live-action Spider-Man movies, up until No Way Home, where we realize, like, yeah, maybe he should be neighborhood level and maybe he shouldn't have all of the Tony Stark, you know, repertoire of gadgets, gizmos, and R&D tech, you know, at his disposal. And I feel like this took what it seemed like they had to learn semi-awkwardly in real time and synthesized it into like something that didn't feel like it was preaching at you, but it felt like really nicely tuned toward reacting to, responding to, and playing off what you know from the MCU, and then giving you this nice blend of tones. Because, like, yeah, at the heart of it all, you have Peter and his journey to become, it's like Spider-Man Year One, freshman year of Spider-Man. He's learning to, you know, wield the responsibilities. He's learning the coordination of really being out in the street and really glimpsing the scale and the spectrum that crime exists on. And then you have these touches and flourishes of, like, mad science, and you have these touches and flourishes of cosmic, and you have these touches and flourishes of you know, bigger things. And I think it's like when you look at the live action movies, there's some element of a complaint of, like, yeah, this feels like it's overrun by a lot of MCU stuff and a lot of bells and whistles and a lot of scope and scale, whereas it would be nice to keep the heart of this character at a street level. And I feel like this did something really cool in that it managed to have, yes, a number of characters who we recognize and some pretty prominent cameos here and there throughout, and it managed to bring the promise of the breadth of things you can do in a comic book universe and in this comic book universe, but it never lost sight of what was important, and it managed to get really creative about demonstrating what was important. And yeah, like giving you all these relationships and really playing off the hero-villainy dynamics overall. I think Norman Osborn being the mentor is a really great what-if scenario, because as that video pointed out, this is me citing a specific sort of quote of theirs. It's like, this, you know, takes the what-if of, like, what if instead of Norman Osborn as his sponsor, Peter got, Tony Stark, he got Norman Osborn? What if instead of the heroic all-powerful tech billionaire, he got the devious all-powerful tech billionaire? And I think it's nice the way that they've drawn this, in that Norman especially throughout this has given you glimpses at who he is, but they all feel like maybe in the latest parts of these two episodes there are moments where they flip on the horns and it's like, oh man, this is pretty villainous. But for the most part, you can kind of see how it's this guy's underlying hubris and his underlying vindictive nature in the name of his ego that ultimately will lead him down the path to, you know, the worst implication of that great power, great respect line implicates, you know? So, like, he's not, I don't believe necessarily that this is a Norman who's sitting, he reminds me of a Lex Luthor in this context, because
they also set up that last board where he's recruiting people. Tiberius Stone is part of Spider-Man 2099, which is a big tech magnate thing that they could tie into, like, Oscorp. I could see Oscorp getting power hungry and Harry recruiting someone from Alchemax, and that being like, oh, now he's power hungry, and that leads him to madness because it's like greed and infinite growth and like real companies. Like, if your bottom line stays only profiting $2 billion, you're failing because you got to do $3 billion and then $4 billion. So I could see
endless growth.
Yeah, I could see Norman, like, that hubris that you're describing being the thing that pushes them over the edge, even with CEO-ness, even with the tech stuff, because putting Tiberius Stone is a huge Easter egg for, like, Alchemax and Spidey 2099 and everything that's coming. So I don't think that was an accident.
No, absolutely. And I feel like they're doing interesting things with the potential for multiple, like, all that stuff at the end with the portal. There's part of it where you can tell, like, oh yeah, he's high off the power of, like, look what we innovated here at Oscorp, but he's also, I believe, that sort of BVS thing about like, well, look at this Doctor Strange incident and like how much devastation it caused and how much, you know, destruction and lives were endangered, and like we need to have this power. We need to, and then, you know, you get language like, you know, we should harvest from the cosmos. It's like a little bit, it's all like you can feel the different intentions kind of commingling with each other, and I thought it was awesome to start that what was that, episode 9 out with him visiting Ock in jail, because Ock has been such a, you know, a boisterous and you know, he clearly has spite for Norman Osborn and is doing a lot of stuff out of spite. And then you have this ideological battle between them, with Norman coming in and demonstrating like, here's the extent of my power and the power that my respect affords me, so much that I can take your work and appropriate it for my own ends. And then the counter to that, which gave Ock, as we all kind of, I think, echoed, a nice dose of characterization that we were hoping for, with just him going, yeah, but you're always going to know that you didn't actually build this. You're just slapping your name on it. You know, which is also, you know, just kind of to watch two different genius, you know, well-to-do tech guys square off is also just an interesting commentary on the fact that we have that in our own culture happening right now. And there's so much to all that. And also Peter and Lonnie and all the friends stuff is really nicely handled. Them getting to team up for a minute, even though you know down the line that's going to go bad. It's like you said. I'm glad they didn't just... I think it's a comic book trope when like, oh, an accident happens and not only are you physically altered, you also get evil brain mindset.
Everything about my personality has changed.
Yes. And I thought in the moment, like I think we all did, you know, like, oh, this is going to be the turn. And I love that it's like, no, he gets the power. And now we'll see what the power does to him, along with what this, you know, spreading change to his physical appearance will also do to him.
I feel like the entire show is about, with great power comes great responsibility. That's what every character is about.
Yeah.
I really relate with Norman in a weird way, and I'll tell you why. All right.
CEO Greg's coming out.
CEO Greg. You people should be better.
With great power comes great respect.
We want to be the best reaction channel out there.
React bigger.
Cry more.
Sorry.
No, like what that conversation that he's having with Otto, and I think, I don't know about you two, I feel like Coy and I definitely were feeling like, man, just Otto's scene here has drastically elevated his character 100%. To a whole, like, he was the one complaint I had last time we filmed together.
I would have been cool if they started him there.
Yeah.
Because they could have been like, Ock's applying these weapons, and then he gets arrested, and I'm like, ooh, Ock. Like, I didn't need the other scenes, because now I'm like, this Ock I'm invested in.
But now it's like, it kind of makes you reflect on those past scenes as a boisterous act that he puts on.
Showboating.
Yeah, exactly. Well, with Norman in that scene, here's my point of where I felt like I relate in a weird way of him. I do YouTube. This is what I do for a living. I do YouTube. I talk about movies. I talk about other people's work. What I really love to do is write, but I am not a successful writer in terms of career, in terms of feeling like to myself I'm a successful writer. And that's where I feel like I'm like Norman. And like, yes, you're on the career path of science. You're doing the business, but you're a real scientist at heart, and you're not a real innovator. The way how Dr. Octopus is an innovator, is the real creator, and he wants to be something. Like, it is feeding on his ego. Like, you see why he would want to be the Goblin for more than just testing some shit out or getting wrong like in the movie. You know, you see that he wants to feel like a representation of innovation beyond, like, he's a commentary on the people of like Silicon Valley, right? Of the tech billionaires and such, who just feed off of the hard labor and creativity of their employees. But he wants to be the actual person who does the shit, right? Yeah. And so I get that. And I like how Norman is a great allegory for our billionaires as of today, while having justifiable reasons. Like, what he does with like his justifiable reasons make sense in from his perspective, I'm saying. Yeah. So this concept of like harnessing the power of space, you know, how often do we hear billionaires talking about like going to space and shit, you know, and harnessing the power of space, but justifying it in the actions that have happened from alien invasions to Earth. Instead of waiting for invasion, we can just go to.
We can invade ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah. And And that inclusion, I feel, makes him just a much more nuanced character because I lost my train of thought. I was trying to act like that.
Because the greed and the drive to be as good as Ock made him more interesting because there's layers to his passion.
And he also has the billionaire mindset, the wealthy mindset of when there's a disaster, there's a financial opportunity as well.
Yeah.
And he found it, you know? So as much as he preaches like the altruistic sides of the good that they can do with this, he's also
clearly
really,
profiting off sides. I mean, and he has that little cabal of supervillain minds that he's forming, as well as like appropriating the tech of the teen geniuses. Like he's got the old science and the young science, and they're all making him money. And like I don't know, I really like Osborn's take here. I've always thought of Osborn as the main
politics out of our movies.
No, if there's anything about the real world in my fiction, I'm out. That's it. I'm out.
I don't want any discernible concepts that I could possibly.
If I can relate in any way that feels like it could exist to me, no. That's why I only watch Hey Gabba Gabba and Teletubbies. That said, I really like that the show doesn't shy away from Osborn as like a main nemesis because I love Doc Ock, but I do feel like the last 20 years have made Doc Ock the big bad, and I've personally always felt like Osborn was the big bad. So it's really cool to see him get his flowers here.
And they're taking their time with it as well. The fact that, and all of that kind of plays into his ideology of with great power comes great respect, you know, and him taking these other things, the things that he admires to build his ultimate legacy, is how he views getting that respect. So I thought that was an interesting way of handling that. And just that kind of brings it back to me for like the patience thing. Like you can ultimately see the downfall of both. Or the further descent into villainy with both Lonnie and Norman Osborn because they have these respect-based and camaraderie-based relationships with Peter, and they're both kind of going further into that side because this season was about getting Lonnie from high school player to leader of a gang. Next season, I presume, is going to be about him being a leader to the gang to a villain. And I'm sure that's only going to escalate his gang war turf and all of that stuff. But another thing is I really like the fact that it took its time with the alternate version of the fact that Peter is just starting off as Spider-Man. The fact that we see him just fight Scorpion. That's the biggest villain we've seen him come across all season. And that's like small potatoes when we get to the point where he's going to have to fight the Sinister Six. And I'm sure Scorpion's going to be part of that gang of people.
And they made Scorpion feel like relentless.
Yeah, that fight was so good.
And monstrous.
That episode 9 fight was incredible.
Yeah, we're gonna see that escalation of him as a hero. His personal life is going to descend into darkness, but also his abilities to be a better Spider-Man are going to progress over time as well, and his versatility and his ability to solve problems is also going to increase. So I'm excited for us to be able to see that going forward.
I got a final two thoughts. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
I have a final two thoughts.
Yes.
One, let's give it up for Aaron's fucking learning those bars.
Hey!
Thank you.
Hey!
Two, this is a little inside baseball, but also I think relevant to how much we were invested. There were like 3 separate times I thought, we got to remember to tell Roxy to clip this out. Yeah. And that shows how invested we all were. Like that scene,
Aaron's rap.
Like Aaron's rap. But the scene of
Both
the scene of the reflection. I literally thought like we were so invested in the show. There were 2 frames of a reflection in a necklace, and we all reacted differently. It was really interesting. The 3 of you leapt forward in different ways, and I very happily went. And I looked over to you guys, and it was really just interesting. You guys were like up in, and I was like, my boy. And I think that's really beautiful that we were all so in that it caused such a visceral reaction. And that's kind of what I like about our shameless plug for socials. Our social channels is sometimes I forget moments and then I see it because it's a clip. I don't rewatch a 2-hour movie. I already lived it. Right. But when I see a clip, it reminds me of the whole experience of how invested we got. And these 2 episodes really showed what a journey it's been that I wish was 10 weeks to get to the point where we were so invested in these characters, and namely that Spider-Man costume moment. That's such a beautiful, we're all in. And I just felt like we got like an Avengers spiral shot just with the costume.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
But I will say, though I do agree with you, I feel like it should have been the 10 weeks. Seeing how the episodes are broken down in terms of arc and relation, I understand why they released it in the way that they did. Hopefully they change that going forward, but the first 2 episodes are about establishing him early on. At the end of the second episode, I believe, is when we are introduced to Norman. Unless that's the end of the first episode. But then those second those 3 episodes after that, 3 through 5, are about establishing, building that trust and that relationship with Norman. And then the second, or the latter part, is about kind of seeing the darker side of Norman and creating doubt within Spider-Man. And then these last 2 are about him fully coming into acceptance of what it means to be Spider-Man, in that physicalizing with the classic suit.
And I think they also, I think a lot of the breaks were done with the suits.
Yeah, which worked storytelling-wise. I think if you had to break it up, this was the way to do it. Should have been done.
I agree. Yep, exactly.
I also, I guess, just a couple stray final thoughts. I like that they didn't. It's very pronounced, but they didn't need to like highlight. I like the idea that like, oh, Peter's been at this cool opportunity of an internship working on cool tech, and then come to find it's being like used for something way bigger than I had ever expected, and also is going to cause this paradoxical time loop and blah 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 blah. Like it made for a very natural segue of like, hey, I really appreciate what Mr. Osborn has done for me, but I don't think this is the right match necessarily, especially because not everything has been above board, and I wasn't given the full scope of what I was working on, and that's pretty dangerous. And then segueing that into, we're going to start our own little spider business.
Yeah, I like the integrity then pivoting to web. Like, that's really cool.
Yeah, and you know, Harry obviously has lots of means, so like you kind of get a juniorized version of having like your cool tech Iron Man in your corner without it being the full force of a corporation.
Yeah.
I also like the fact that this season is, in these 10 episodes, they did what the MCU took 3 movies to do, getting him to Spider-Man, even kind of paralleling that moment with Peter versus Green Goblin at the end, where Toby stops him, and instead it's Lonnie stopping him.
Yeah.
And that's like, coming back into that great power, that whole thing, and then denouncing the billionaire. Granted, I guess he did that in Homecoming, but yeah, I think this was a great opportunity to take the things we know about the MCU and put it within a traditional Spider-Man context, and allowing us to play with things that we're familiar with, and advancing upon them, or looking at them through a different lens that I think better works with Spider-Man within the framework of a show.
Yeah. I think that moment where he does tell Norman on the phone when he almost went too far. I love how Norman empowers him during it too. Wasn't like, you should have killed him. I like how he emboldens him in that moment, and that whole conversation really was a big part. A big part of what Peter consistently has to learn is belief in himself and how to trust his own choices as well, as opposed to being reliant on what other people are saying he should or shouldn't do, which comes with that, like what you were talking about earlier, with tending to all the people and building up the cast around him. Like, we know Peter physically is going to be okay in the end. Like, we know his life's not really in danger. So part of the stakes for Peter is how well can he tend to the responsibilities of those he loves.
Yeah.
And it makes him so relatable in that regard. Like him running late to class. You don't want him to be late to class, and it's like he shows up, but then when the model was messed up, there is that bit of I felt it, like, ooh, that kind of sucks actually, because he's trying his best.
Yeah,
he's trying
and that's
to make
Spider-Man.
it. Yeah.
They got to that point in the story where he's just Spider-Man.
I think we all can relate to, and I like how it's a backdrop against New York, which is such a hustle and bustle, you got to rush all the time kind of vibe. And I think you can do that in LA too, but New York is that beast.
4 for 4, Greg. Love letter to New York.
I love New York.
And
now I see how New York amplifies Spider-Man. Not just because it's cool to web sling on buildings, but the hustle and bustle of it.
Rejects
Spider-Man, New York, New York.
We got about 2 years till Rejects East. It's coming.
What's going to happen?
Greg's
I'm going to force
that
everyone
way.
to move.
Hey, I'm ready.
Friendly neighborhood New York.
I miss New York. Rejects East. Here we come.
But yeah, him coming into that weight of responsibility, because that's where he learns the weight of responsibility, is by developing the weight of the characters, puts more responsibility on him. So this is an excellent show, man. I'm happy that we loved it.
Tell people to watch it. If you watch 40 minutes of us talking about it, you tell others.
Like, goddamn, people should watch it.
Out of the 10 episodes, do you guys have a favorite episode coming out of this? I think mine might be 7.
See, the arcs kind of bled together for me. I can't really tell you which episode is.
If they'd released it weekly, I'd know.
I just know.
One more Daredevil.
7 was the one where he first fights Scorpion and almost dies, and then he has to come in with a glider. And then the next episode after that was where we see Peter. I think that was 8, where we don't see him in the suit at all.
I would say that is probably my favorite one.
8?
No, 7, the one you decided.
Yeah.
I'd say that's probably my favorite.
He almost dies, dude. We see him stabbed for the first time. That was crazy.
Yeah, and then he got the panic attack here. I think that was also a nice thing that they did you got the shades of the panic attack, and then when he chooses to display his power to gain the respect through fear. Like, they even change the way the shots feels. So
the one
you
Spidey
feel,
sense moment there. Yeah.
and you get that one Spidey sense moment creeping that in. But yeah, like I thought, as much as I have probably been the most sort of like I'll always wish I could see what this would look like if it was actually hand drawn. I feel like this show has done, at least for me, a nice job in bridging that gap in terms of like I like the designs, I like the colors, and they have done some really cool stuff in terms of making really evocative shots that feel creative, like they could come out of a comic, but also utilize the moving visual medium really nicely. So as much as like there are times where I wish mouths would match a little more, or just I couldn't tell it was in a computer, I think just visually speaking, this I prefer this greatly to the animation style of What If, and I do kind of get lost in the moving comic of it all. And when you're at the end and you have all the overexposed lights and streaks and stuff like that, like it is pretty beautiful. And the way the colors on Scorpion and Spider-Man pop and all that stuff, like it's really nicely visually conceived on top of all this great writing and character stuff. So yeah, gang, what are your thoughts? Leave us 40 minutes worth of a comment down below.
Good luck.
And we'll read every single one of them on a live stream for 12 straight hours. Thank you guys for joining us on this journey. We'll see you in 10 more weeks or years or whenever they decide to put out the next season. Anyway, be well.
Flav, my man, here's how this works. I'm going to guess what Flav means. John's going to guess what Flav means. Then we're going to hit enter, and whoever wins, whoever's closest to the actual meaning wins.
Okay.
That's how it works. Flav, I'm going to guess means easy going.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, I'm going to guess.
Like Lucy.
Hey, it is a very kind of fluid name. I'm going with a fluid idea that Flev suggests you're like some kind of you have prowess over the sea. It's like a mariner name, and you're a captain on rough waters. Flev name meaning enter. Okay, it's giving me Lev, so I'm going to change it to Flevian. We're gonna try Flevian because I think that might be what your full name is short for. It means yellow or blonde if we're going there. We can go back to Lev.
Let's go, Lev.
Let's go, Lev. All right, Lev name meaning is a type, is associated with an alchemist archetype. Flev, no, it's here. Okay, is associated with an alchemist archetype in attitudinal psyche.
Oh my! Isn't he a big Psych fan?
He is.
Is that a Psych? Is that a thing that is playing on the word on the Psych movie? That's not his real name.
I feel like it's his real name. It's got to be it's
well,
not.
His email would imply wrestling, so I don't know who this man really
I don't know
is.
who you are, Flev.
You ruined the game,
Flev. You've messed everything up.
But we might know the origin of the word Flev.
Yeah, a personality profile system that uses types to describe people. In this system, Flev is associated with an alchemist archetype. Let's see what the alchemist archetype is in 5 seconds or less. Archetype, go. It's a support and utility focused character. So that's kind of fluid.
You were eliminated from the game.
Wow, Flev.